This video is dedicated to Rachel Jeantel. Now, people who don't know who Rachel Jeantel is, Rachel Jeantel was the last person that Trayvon Martin spoke to before he died at the hands of George Zimmerman. Now, she testified very early, and she was one of the prosecution's star witnesses because she was the last person he talked to. And, you know, she was the person that sort of narrated the story up until his death. Now, there's been a lot of criticism about Rachel Jeantel's testimony. Now, to all those out there that have criticized Rachel, I have a couple comments for you. And I've saved my comments until the jury started deliberating because I wanted this trial to go down without any interference or opinions from me. But let's just be very real. Jeantel asked she asked the right questions. Question number one that she asked. Trayvon was the last person to talk to her. The police had access to her phone, yet the police never called her. She should have been the first call the police made, but the police never ever called her. It was the family's attorneys that got Miss Jeantel and had a meeting with Miss Jeantel and had the deposition with Miss Jeantel. And to be perfectly honest, Miss Jeantel was real as real can be. She told the story just like how the story needed to be told. Trayvon is being followed by a crazy ass cracker and he shot him. Beyond that point, so I will grant you, the Queen's English was not perfect for Miss Jeantel, but Miss Jeantel speaks 3 languages. How many of you out there that have criticized Rachel Jeantel speaks 3 languages fluently? How many? Put your hands up. Very few hands are raised. She speaks French, she speaks Spanish, and she speaks English. 3 languages. She's 19 years old. Her friend was shot in cold blood by George Zimmerman, and all of a sudden she's flung into a courtroom with cameras for 2 days straight. Not to mention she went through depositions, not to mention she went through probably witness coaching. Wouldn't you be nervous? Wouldn't you be upset? Wouldn't you be anxious? Wouldn't you want to get the hell off of that stand? Don't tell me you would sit there in perfect peace for almost 2 days, 16 hours worth of testimony and not be like, am I really going to come back tomorrow? What Rachel Jeantel was real. And you know what, America? We need a swift kick in the ass from real people. Because sometimes our head is so far up our ass that we don't know what real looks like. Well, Rachel, you are real, honey boo-boo, and I got your back, and everybody here at Fowler Nation got your back. And let me tell you something, Rachel. Pull the camera closer. Just a little closer. If you're smart, get yourself a good agent and get yourself a good book deal. Because the rest of your story has not been told, and you know the truth about what happened to Trayvon. And the world needs to know the truth no matter what this jury decides to do. I want to salute you, Rachel. I want to salute you. And for all those people out there, and for those people who are in the brown and black community that has come against Ms. Jeantel, don't go for the speck in her eye when you have a tree log in yours. She's real. She's always been real. And don't criticize her from where she's coming from because she told the truth like only the best you know how. And like Maya Angelou says, if you know better, do better. And if you have a problem with Miss Jeantel, mentor somebody like Miss Jeantel, and that's how you make sure that they do better. But Rachel, you have our salute for being a strong, powerful, and proud black woman that won't take no for an answer, that won't take bullshit from anybody. Hey, Fowler Nation, the best thing you can do to support this channel is by clicking that subscribe button. And I got a secret for you. If we get to 1,500 subscribers, we will drop a special behind the scenes video just for you, Fowler Nation. That's how much I love you.